So let's say you're a young man called up to the NHL to play goal against some of the top skaters in Major League Hockey. How would you feel? Would you feel excited? Would you feel nervous? Would you feel you were going to change the NHL record books in one night? Well, in this case, this guy did it all in one evening. Ron Loustel was a very talented skater out of Winnipeg, Manitoba, who had a decent career in Major Junior, but eventually became a part of NHL history by having the highest average for any NHL goalie that only played one game in the NHL. Now, he played this contest in the 1981 season, March 27th, against Vancouver. Now, wearing the, for a lot of people, lucky number 31 in net. He faced 51 shots against the Canucks. The good news is he stopped 41. The bad news is he gave up 10 in a 10-2 loss. Now, this was his only NHL game, but we have to go back a little bit of background how we get there. Now, he played for the Kelowna Buckaroos and Saskatoon Blades of the BC JHL and the WHL. Now, 79 season, 22-19-2 with Kelowna. 79-80 his draft year, Saskatoon Blades. 13-20-3 with a decent 87% save percentage. Now, he was taken in the 6th round, 107th overall by the Jets. Now, John Ferguson Sr., the former Montreal Canadian, had high hopes of this guy. Now, in 1981, he played the majority of the season with the Saskatoon Blades of the WHL. Now, he put up a 15-31-2 record. And the night he was called up, ladies and gentlemen, Ferguson wanted to give his starting goalies who went through problems that year a break. Now, he was still with the Blades at the time. He was called up for that one game. And his final NHL average was 10.00. Again, since he never played on an NHL game, he currently holds a record for having the most goals against of any goalie in one contest. Now, which is kind of bizarre. He's part of another part of history. He played in 3 leagues with only one game in every league. He returned to junior hockey as an overage junior, played with Saskatoon in 82, 22-11-1. In 83, he was 7-20. Now, 81, he also played one game for the Tulsa Oilers, losing that contest, giving up 5 goals with a 10.34 average. He also played for the Fort Wayne Comets of the IHL for one game in 1983, his last year junior, giving up 3 goals for a 5.45 average. So a very, very, I don't know of any other player in minor major pro history who played in 3 different leagues with one game and basically it wasn't like a filler. He was a good goalie. I mean, you look at the victories. At least 20 wins, 20 plus wins in BC JHL, good league. Saskatoon Blades, a very strong, dependable team. So final NHL totals: 1 game, 60 minutes played, 10 goals against, and that's it. That's all. Now, back then, you could return to junior as an overage junior. That's what we did in 82-83. And again, a very, very bizarre thing. But why he drew a lot of attention, ladies and gentlemen, your typical perfect size for a goalie. 5'11", 185. And again, a hometown hero. They figured, hey, he might be able to make Winnipeg down the road. And a 6th-round draft pick, it could be good, it could be bad. But you know, in the Saskatoon Blades program, there's been a number of players that have made the NHL, and he's part of that respected group. So I'm not going to bemoan the fact he had a hard game. Just a young kid. I mean, frig, he was only born in 1962. I just turned 19. A 19-year-old teenager playing against older players. I mean, pretty tough. So congratulations to him, for Ron, for making the NHL, making the CHL, and making the IHL, 3 of the most important pro leagues of that decade. And nothing but my respect, because if you make it to the show, say like Bull Durham, it doesn't matter how long it is, you've made it. But Winnipeg's goaltending in 81 especially they're having a hard time. That wasn't the Jets of the Avco Cup years. Within 2 years of leaving the WHA for the harder annals of the NHL, things like this happen. So, but I want you to, if you have a chance, check if there's any print articles of the Saskatoon Blades season 82 where they had 27 wins in 42 games and he had a 4.53 average. It was a heavy league he was playing with, took a lot of shots. Anyway, that's the life and legend of Ron Loustel. If you like what we're doing here, give us a like, comment, subscribe. Early 80s, very important to the Winnipeg Jets fans, and this is part of your legacy, so I'm glad I can pass the story about John Ferguson's hunch that this guy could make NHL history, and of course he did. Thanks for listening. Bye.